Washington.
I
The
did.
last episode, you
I
named
did.
it
Yeah.
Heretic Valley, I think.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so let
Let's say I don't
me.
remember this episode.
Yeah, I noticed it the other day. All right, so we're back to wrap up what we started last session. And normally I would just keep I would have pressed on in that fight, but I was so tired.
That's fine.
By the
You are
time we got
only
to 10,
human,
I was like, this is a good place to stop.
and that's
So,
fair.
just to set up the stage, we've got an ancient blue dragon here, an ancient brass dragon here. Worm Killer Dave is down and dying on the other side of the bad dragon.
By the way, I do not have access to his character sheet. I don't know where it is. It's not under.
Oh, you know why? It's because I gave you control of it, but I didn't put it.
Give you access.
I didn't. No, you have access to it. You just can't see it.
Ah,
It's not in your. You can't see it in,
I see. I
your
see.
journal. Hang on. You should be able to see it now.
Gotcha. Continue. I'll look for it.
All right. I mean, technically, it'll be under Mike's folder, but
I see
all
it. I see it. Yeah.
All right. So Brynjar has gone down a few times. Times. Brynjar's really taken the brunt of the assault on this from this thing. Morgan is a pretty
That's
boy
me.
and hadn't taken hardly any damage. Taj took a great deal of damage earlier.
I think the whole party's been through the ringer.
Yeah, most of the party's gotten beat on pretty good. I feel like you have fought an ancient blue dragon.
Yeah, for sure.
We got the experience of it. Yeah.
All right, so Rick is going to give us our recap. So I'm going to turn it over to him. Now, when I say recap, I mean like last session, not the entire campaign.
Oh, thanks for clarifying, George. I had my full notes ready.
Okay.
That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right. Last time on our award-eligible Dungeons and Dragons stream, the party had made their final preparations to assault Azormos' lair. We had a last meal together, talked a bit about our plans for after if we live through this, and talked about what we might be leaving behind. Made arrangements for Bert the Owlbear should something happen to Brynjar. And after that, we prepared our final assault. We rode there on the back of Amani in her full dragon form. She didn't just piggyback all of us. That would have been much funnier. But no, we went for the more cinematic approach. She flew us in, and we immediately began the fight. Amani split her time between holding off the rest of his brood and sweeping in for an attack every now and then. We have been through the ringer. A vicious and overwhelming assault by Azormos has knocked out several party members several times, not including Morgan, who has wisely decided to fight from a distance. But it could really have gone either way. However, we did show signs of wearing him down towards the end of the last session. So we pick up there in the midst of a fight for our lives.
So Morgan and Pyre are currently blinded by the lair action inside here, which was
very
swirling sands. Yeah. So what else is going on? Worm Killer Dave is dying. I think that's the only other debuff going on right now. And with that, we will turn it over at the start of round 7 to Morgan. Morgan, you are up.
Oh, it's me. All right. We're still on the Annals of Levis screen.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Yeah. Give me just a second here.
It's all right.
Yeah,
we'll take a moment to reflect on the good times.
I mean, I feel like the good times or some good times are still ahead.
I mean, as a player, yeah, I love this.
You don't know the good times until they're already gone.
It's true. That's the.
Speaking of, you know what I watched
here we go.
This past weekend? I watched the last couple of episodes of y'all's last Cthulhu campaign.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
Fun. Did you enjoy it? Watching half the party die?
I forgot about Father Dan trying to make sure he was convicted. Basically.
Yeah, he was trying to. Yeah, well, to be fair, a person would feel guilty over that happening.
I had forgotten that part. But yeah, all right, Morgan, you're up.
Okay, let's hope that this doesn't go the same way as that fight. Thanks for bringing that up, George. All
Yeah.
right. My
Foreshadowing.
strategy, yeah, my strategy from last time had been, since I'm blinded, use my bonus action to aim and just do my best. It's a little better than it was last time. We do have Amani back with us, so I'm just gonna make my shot and hope for the best. Yep.
So, make it
Come
count.
on. That is a natural 1, which makes sense because he's blinded.
Yeah, you would have had advantage, or not advantage, but disadvantage on that. But you can't roll lower than a.
I
than a
evened it
1.
out with my aim, but it was all for nothing.
All right, so yeah, you.
I think you rolled like 3 of those in this fight.
It's not been ideal. I think that's the first time I missed on an attack, but yeah, my rolls have not been there for me. So I will end my turn, and I think I do get to make a saving throw against being blind, which could be helpful.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm trying to find out.
I believe it was like 15 or 16.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out for sure. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's all good. We're going to the judges.
Fire can cleanse a blind effect.
I think that doesn't that require sight.
Fun fact: lesser restoration does not require line of sight; requires touch.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's surprising how crippling blinding is until half your party is blind.
It's very bad, turns out.
It's no bueno.
All right, let's see.
Turn
What?
coming up, but after that, Utaj Azuramos. That's the problem. People are gonna get blinded before they get to do their stuff. You won't get blinded as long as you don't die.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't been hit very much, so I think I've lost single-digit health.
So I'll do a judgment call with Pyre on how best to heal people.
Yeah, that's a tough challenge trying to heal as many people as possible while blind.
Mass healing word requires vision. The word spell requires vision.
All right. So yeah, the
You don't need to see people in order to revivify, though. So
the
That's
saving
kinda cool.
the saving. Well, yeah, but you have to touch them.
Yeah.
The saving throw is DC 15 to get.
Oh,
it's
easy.
it's a Constitution saving throw to be able to see again.
Watch this. That's an 11. That doesn't make it.
Morgan is still blind. Let's get one for Pyre. Or no, it's not. It's not the
It's
end of
on her
Pyre's
turn, yeah.
Never mind.
Boy,
All
those
right.
first 2 rolls of the night, starting off whatever that was.
then we'll go 10, and then 9, then 8, 7.
Don't start that.
All
I'm
right.
up next. I need to do some damage.
Need to hit.
So on the next one, we're going to do. We're going to do like oh god, rocks fall. Which is called collapse, the collapse layer action. Now, normally you would target one, but the way I was playing it last time and the way we're going to do it this time is that it's hitting all of you,
That makes sense.
and that's due in part to the fact that you have an ancient bronze dragon sitting there, tanking for you every other round. All right, let's see. Everyone make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Don't worry about
There we
Worm
go.
Killer Dave. It doesn't apply to him.
Right, makes sense. Thank you.
Because it's creatures that the dragon can see. And he's facing all of y'all right now.
Oh my god.
That's
The natural ones are rampant.
All right, let me get up the other dragon.
It's alright, get those natural ones out now, I guess.
The other dragon's stats.
I just hope it's a saving grace that I don't go into negative HP.
Yeah,
Right
thankfully
side.
that rule doesn't come up very often. I think the original rule was if your negative health in one hit drops below your maximum, like if you have maximum 50 health and you go to negative 50 in one hit, you're dead instantly.
Yeah, it's basically if something hits you for like twice your health.
Or if you're level 1 and you're a wizard and you get crit by a goblin,
All right, so
you just explode.
all right, so this is a DC DC 15 seems so weenie for like a lair action from an ancient dragon.
Until we all fail it.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, the blinding, doesn't this one also restrain you if you fail? Pretty devastating effects.
It's like if you fail, you're knocked prone and buried. Yeah, you're restrained and unable to breathe or stand up. You have to use your action to dig yourself out, but you still have to make like a DC 10 strength check, which for some of you is going to be brutal. All right, so Amani makes the save. Who didn't? Brynjar did. Boy, Brynjar. Oof.
Yeah, no. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Bryn's
Uh,
really struggling.
everybody made it except Brynjar.
Great.
So this is 3d6. So everyone who made it takes 2. Brynjar, you take the full 5, and you are restrained because you are buried underneath rubble.
Great.
Let's find a good icon for that.
Oh, I'm barely hanging on here from that 2 damage.
That looks like a good little. Okay. So, Brynjar, rocks fall on you. You take a little bit of damage, but you don't die. But you are restrained and prone. We'll put the prone icon on you as well. So technically, Amani would take 2 points of damage. All right. So next up then is Brynjar. Brynjar, would you like to use your action to free yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a Give me a DC 10 strength check. Strength check, not a saving throw. Well, it's the same thing.
Oh.
Hang on. No, because your
What?
saving
What's even
throw adds your proficiency bonus. So
Well, I just clicked on strength.
So it's only a 4? So it's only a 6?
I only like I
No.
said, I clicked the strength. I didn't.
Well, regardless, you know.
Well, hang on.
There's
What's
that
your
10 I was talking about earlier.
what's y'all's proficiency bonus?
Should be plus 4?
Mine's 4.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
so
So it
So,
didn't
yeah.
add that.
so you
I
have
rolled
a
a 2, and then I have 8 strength, like a 8 strength. So
you don't have 8 strength. You're a fighter. You are far stronger than that.
well, I have a. Well, it says 8 under strength. over
You
there.
rolled a 2, so we'll add your strength modifier, which is probably a plus
Yeah, you
4.
should be looking on the far left where it has your actual scores.
Let's look here.
Oh,
Let's look.
I have a strength of 18.
Yep.
Yeah. So you have a bonus of 4. So yeah, you rolled a 6. You are still trapped.
Okay.
You are restrained and prone. As
When
Grignard
George was complaining that this wasn't tough enough.
as Grignard
the saving
struggles under the rubble.
Am I still able to use? Can I like drink a potion?
Yeah, it doesn't stop you from having a bonus action.
Okay, I will go ahead and consume a potion. Where's the toolbar? Cat.
If you, it should be already in your bottom left. If not, when you're looking at the macros, you can click where it says in bar, and then you should see it down there in the bottom left.
And I have greater potions.
Okay.
Did that roll?
It did not. Here, I'll roll it for you.
Okay, appreciate it. I'll take it off my page.
Ooh, 15.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I mean, you
Not
rolled a
bad.
1 on one of them, but I mean, 2 3s and a
it's-
4. That could be worse.
Could be worse.
All right. Does that end your turn, Brynjar?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you have a choice here. You have Amani here. What would you like Amani to do? Amani is going to have to leave on at the end of this round to go up and fight off the other dragons. So you've got a couple of options here. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of options. You can have Amani fly over here to retrieve Wormkiller. You can have her use her action to free Brynjar. from the rubble he's trapped in, or you can have her attacking Azuramos directly. What would you like to do?
That's a good question. I think with how the initiative is played out, that just attacking Azuramos is the thing. Because if we bring up Dave, Azuramos is going to whack him down again. Now, that is tanking damage, but it's not exactly,
It's not ideal.
the vibe I'm going for.
I also vote for having her attack Azuramos.
All right.
Like, we can't even get you out of the rut. You're not even going to do anything until, a whole turn later.
Right.
I'd rather her whack
Well,
him right.
I am outvoted, so.
All right. So, yeah, majority wins here. Amani will attack Azuramos. She makes 3 attacks, 1 with her bite and then 2 with her claws. So she's looking for a 19. Oh Jesus, she gets it.
I think so, yeah.
Just barely, yeah.
2 claw attacks.
Phew, that was close.
That hits. She does not have advantage, and that hits. All right, let's see the
Nice.
damage on this. So that's going to be 13. Oh no, I was rolling Azuramos. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Not a mine.
Ah,
He claws himself.
Really have to
All right,
attack.
so she got the bite and the 2 claw attacks. All right.
Yay.
So with the bite, she does 18 piercing. The claw attacks plus 15 and plus 14. So that's 29 plus 18.
Very funny if that ends him.
That's 47 points of damage.
That was a good call. 47 damage for that.
I think that doubles the damage she's done so far.
yeah,
Azuramos.
because I think she was in the 30s.
Yep.
Azuramos now is looking very bad.
Yay.
All right, next up, or at the end of Amani's turn, Azuramos is going to move 5 feet further down and swat Pyre with his tail.
She's blinded, so he has advantage.
Yep.
But she has a 20.
35 hits.
Yep.
That was almost a nat 20.
Pyre takes 22 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Fine.
All right.
Roll. She takes
22 minus 3.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, next up is Pyre.
All right. So now there's an attack range. If she moves, she provokes an attack of opportunity at advantage to
Right.
Yes.
de-blind Morgan. She needs to stay within 10 feet. Can she use her action to get Brynjar out of the rubble?
Well, I mean, if she, let's see. I mean, she can. She'd still be within 10 feet if she moves over far enough to get Brynjar out of the rubble. But it's still going to be a strength check.
Give me just 1 second to confirm. New stuff then. I think it might be that and spiritual weapon just to put some more damage on him. Either that or maybe like Guardian of Faith. Because that even if she goes down, it just keeps whacking.
The only other real option, in my opinion, is a repeal if she has it.
You have to be not while she's blinded, I don't think.
Yeah, she doesn't. That's the problem with her heals. If she did Max Cure Wound, she'd be good, but she already used both of her 5th level slots.
Gotcha.
Nope, not doing that. We can do Aura of Life. That brings people up from 1 hit point. It's a 30-foot radius. That would hit him. And as long as she stays alive, if one of us goes down, we go back up at the start of our turn.
Would it bring Wormkiller Dave back up, though?
It would bring Wormkiller Dave back up because he's starting his turn within range and he gains 1 hit point.
Okay.
Makes her a target, though. She is blinded, so he'll be attacking at advantage.
How many legendary actions has he used yet?
1.
1? Okay. He's
1.
got a couple more bites then.
And his turn's coming up, so he's incentivized to use them.
Alright, I think then she's gonna go down then no matter what. So she needs to either bring someone up or she just needs to do damage.
Right. I guess, just pull the trigger. There's no bad choices.
There are wrong choices.
Let's not do a turn by committee. Let's just make a
Alright,
choice
so
and let's do it.
going to... Yeah, let's just go for it. She's going big. Bonus action, Flame Blade.
Okay.
I'm going to whack him. At disadvantage. But
Disadvantage.
Where's Flame Blade? There it is. Turn this off. Turn this on. 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
Oh my god, and it was 21 damage. That's terrible.
It's okay. Taj can win this for his people.
Oh.
And
That's it.
at the end of Pyre's turn, Zurmos begins to beat his mighty wings.
That might kill Dave.
You got one? Yeah, how many failed death saves does he have?
1. That kills Dave.
No, I'm gonna say
It's just a hit. It's not an attack. So it's not a crit. So it doesn't deal 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
I'm gonna say
So when he goes to turn, fails to save. That's when he dies.
Let me talk. Let me get in. Okay. I'm gonna say, because he's facing this way, that like it's actually only affecting you guys out here. Doesn't
Fair.
make sense for him to like beat his wings and it makes air behind him. All right, so let's see. All right, so everyone make a DC 20 Dexterity saving throw. Ooh, Amani failed. Amani takes the full 11 and is knocked prone.
Does this affect me as well, trapped under the rubble?
No, because you are already prone. But go. No, it will.
Save for the damage,
Yeah, you
right?
might have to take the damage. So go ahead and make your dexterity saving throw anyway. All right, very good. You have failed, Brynjard. You take the full 11 points of damage. How you looking, buddy?
9 HP.
All
That's
right.
still up. That's enough, right?
Fire has survived because of Heavy Armor Master like so many times.
All right, Taj, you failed, so you take the full 11, and you
Is
are
he
knocked.
close enough? Holy
Oh
shit.
wait, from back there?
And you're knocked.
think-
Oh no, 30 feet. Yeah, never mind. All right.
Oh, okay. It's from the corner.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, you made it. You only take half the damage. You're not knocked prone.
Evasion.
Oh yeah, you don't take any damage. All right, and did you roll for Pyre?
Yeah, that was the 9. The 14 was for Taj. He fails.
All right, so yeah, so she would take 11 damage minus whatever her armor mastery.
That's for only attacks. This is a 6, so nope.
Oh, so she's down.
Well, she's at 6 now.
Okay.
She was at 17. She's now at 6.
All right, next up is Taj.
Okay, Taj's gonna stand up. He have his movement. And
Now,
Oh, speaking
technically,
of which, I'm sorry. Yeah, wasn't Azurmos going to move?
it's
yeah,
not.
his
It's
wing
not
attack.
Azurmos' turn.
But part of that.
His wing attack, he can then fly.
Oh, up to nah. He just wanted to use the wing attack.
Oh, I
Alright,
thought.
sounds good.
No,
Never mind.
He's gonna stay there.
Let's see. He's got 3 rows of star left. He's gonna use them. So star missile
23 force damage.
grabs one of the punks and throws it right at his face.
Taj,
Yeah.
how do you kill Azurmos,
There we go.
who only had 16 hit points left?
Oh, nice, nice.
Taj plucking one of the stars, kind of looking at it, kind of thinking back to a very good memory he had that's now gone because of this dragon, and he just says die and then flicks it at him as it shoots like a straight beam across, lighting up the little baffle we got as it just goes right through its head.
Nice.
All right.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Azurmos sort of blinks stupidly with a giant hole in his head, in disbelief almost with his last few moments while he still possesses the spark of life, before falling down with a large crash onto his treasure hoard. We are now we are not out of initiative because we have people that are down.
Yes.
Sure,
Zur-
natural one could be the end.
Zormos is not no longer in the fight. Worm Killer Dave, let's get a saving throw.
Roll that
save,
one.
please.
Come on, it'd be so funny. Ah,
5. Darn it.
All
My
right.
luck's not that bad.
It's a second failed death saving throw. We're at the start now of round 8.
Now you have to stumble over. You gotta find him, and you gotta try and medicine check him.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, that'll
Morgan.
happen.
Morgan, you are up.
Hey, Morgan is still blinded. I don't know shit of what's going on.
You don't know anything. You heard
Yeah.
a big crash. You heard the dragon roar out in pain. You heard a giant crash. You heard Taj yell die. You heard a giant crash, but you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Morgan will wander around blindly. Did we win? Is he dead? I don't hear him.
You can hear the
Fuck.
gold under you.
Yeah, he's just slipping over gold. Not a lot I can do, unfortunately. I have potions, but I don't know where anyone is. I don't know that Brynjar is buried because I didn't see him. I don't know that Wormkiller Dave is down, so I just Morgan will end his turn. Maybe he'll get unblinded.
Maybe.
Nope, still can't see shit. All right,
All right,
Bryn, all you, bud.
Brynjar, what would you like to do? Would you still like to use your action to try to get out?
Yep.
Roll strength one more time. All
Fuck.
right,
Christ.
What is with the dice today?
it's still a
I'm
DC
not gonna be
10,
able to find him.
and you rolled a 3 this time. That's better than rolling a 2 like you did last time. You'll get there eventually. All right. So Brynjar tries to free himself from the rubble that is pinning him down. Oh wait, no, we're in round 8. Armani has to fly back
Yeah,
up.
he's out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, to fight off the younger blue dragons. Next up is Pyre.
She doesn't know what's going on either. She's gonna spend half her movement to get up. And I guess since nothing is fighting her, she's going to cast Lesser Restoration on herself and give herself the gift of sight.
All right, she can see now. Behind
Dave.
behind Azurmos, yeah, she can see Dave is down and looking bad. She sees Morgan wandering around like an idiot.
She'll just start calling, saying, "Dave's down. It's over here."
All right,
All our movement because she,
all right. Next up is Taj.
Taj has a healing potion.
Load it into your gun.
He does, but he's too far away to administer it. Taj will just kind of run on over to it and say, "I have a healing potion, but I'm trying to get it out of my fucking bag."
Was that 60 feet? Damn.
That, get over there.
Damn.
I don't have Misty Step. Do I have that Misty Step? I don't have Misty Step.
It's
All
funnier if you don't.
It'd be so.
All right.
So, yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Next up is Worm Killer Dave.
All right, I'm just gonna roll nat 20 here. Nope.
He's dead. No, Dave.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Does he have any abilities that might help him? Because I don't know if Mike knows, but I'll read it.
Rangers do.
Yeah, I don't think Rangers have a get out of free death thing,
Or a paladin.
or a half orc.
No.
Focus, resilience,
Or a
nope.
hobgoblin. Yeah,
Flora,
just
nope.
confirm everything. It's not like
Does it have any
he's
spells?
not getting he's not getting a revivify next turn, but
Yeah.
just do
No,
what
nothing
he's
that I
doing.
see here, unfortunately.
Oh,
Odd
wait,
build.
wait, hold on. I forgot. I keep forgetting about this feature, even though it's like.
Oh, are you not going to use your reaction to save him?
Okay, hold on a second. So, is that a saving throw? Is it that save a saving throw?
That is a saving throw per Jeremy
Okay,
Crawford.
I use my reaction to add +5 to the roll to make it a 13.
Okay.
Okay, so he's got
A
one
stay of execution.
one successful saving
Hey,
throw.
stop bleeding.
All right.
You use your Giga Brain. If you're going to die, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right. Next up, it is the start of round 9. Amani has come back. It looks like the rest of the Blue Dragons have kind of effed off because they've
Really?
seen their big boss go down.
Oh, look at the time.
So she flies back down. She uses her action to free you, Brynjar.
Yeah.
Yay!
Figuring that you're just too weak from the fight to do it yourself, she pushes aside some of the rubble and some of the treasure that you're buried amongst and lifts you up with the claw.
Thank you.
You are welcome, tiny human. All right. Start around 9. Morgan, you're up.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Morgan wanders around aimlessly. Next up is Brynjar.
Hey, finally.
All right. Let's see here. I don't think I can even get to him.
I mean, not with that attitude. Always with you, it cannot be done.
Oh, I can. I can get to him. All right. So I'll go ahead and move my 30 feet over here. And all I have are he owes me money for a greater health potion.
All right.
And I will pour a greater health potion down his throat.
I'll roll that for
Yeah.
you.
I will mention after the fact he had health potions on him.
Oh, I'll take one of those then too.
Oh my God, Brynjar actually rolled it. Okay, ignore my
It
16.
just took forever.
Okay.
That was actually the one from before.
Worm Killer gets 17 hit points back. I'll let you take care of that, Rick.
Yeah, I'm on it.
He is no longer dying.
Hooray.
Oh,
He-
shit.
What?
I was technically prone. I couldn't move my full 30.
You can do that. Okay.
Hold on, we'll roll it back.
Nah, we'll say.
That's fine.
We'll say
Oh,
Amani.
you did technically say Amani picked me up for claw.
Yeah.
So, okay.
We'll just say she set you down on your feet. I'm not that much of an asshole. All right.
Well, I didn't want to not say anything.
That, and I really don't want to have to redo the entire turnover again.
That's fair. Yep.
All right.
So can we dispense with initiative?
Yes, we can because no one is dying any longer.
Yeah. Dave will pop up and be like, "Whoa!" And he'll pull out his bow and he'll look around like, "So I suppose it's slain then."
The beast is dead.
Excellent.
Door now. He'll just go and kick the dragon.
Oh fuck! This is not where I thought I was. Hey, how'd you guys get over there?
That sand.
Wow, I was not aiming in the right direction at all.
You see, Morgan, this is why you wear the goggles.
I have goggles of night and an eye patch. All right. At a certain
Kinda
point,
like-
you just have to accept
You have a
it's
problem.
not. But hey, we did it!
We did.
Wow, I really didn't think we'd make it this far. And we're all alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the blue dragon's flights are, it's gonna be nothing now. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck him. Look at this
Look at
dead
all
ass bitch.
gold.
Amani, thank you again for making all this possible.
And make an insight check, Taj.
He's happy. Hold on. 9, 18.
You notice that Amani is a lot more reserved than the
Yeah.
rest of you. She's not celebrating. She's not fuck you. Trying to do Weekend at Bernie's with the Dragon Corpse or anything. She's a little solemn, and she's like, "Well, it needed to be done. It's something that needed to be done for a long time."
Yeah.
I guess it is kind of in poor taste to, be so happy about just murdering this dude.
Well, trust me, they were in pretty fine tastes after killing off a lot of the people I knew and loved. So consider it karma then.
And Amani nods. Yes, it is justice catching up with the Zuramos. But still, from one old dragon to another, it's a little sad to see such an ancient creature fall. And now comes the hard work.
Explain.
Now we have
Gold into a bag.
now we have to count this treasure.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
doesn't have like an accountant or something.
We probably killed him. He's the accountant.
Oh shit!
What do you think the
I
dragon?
doubt,
What
I
do you
doubt
think
the
that this
dragons
dragon
keep
boss does?
track of their gold.
Damn. If only I'd been able to see. There's a trick I wanted to try, but oh well, next time.
You're not blinded anymore.
But I was blinded when Azormos died.
Oh.
So I couldn't steal his soul.
So, real quick, and this is something we can do right now. Everyone gains a level.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Nice.
We are.
Things are looking up for Dave. And Morgan.
Nice job, everyone.
Boy, I just gained 4 levels in 2 sessions in one easy trick.
That's impressive.
This game's easy.
So, Amani gives out a very loud bellow, a deafening roar from where you are. But her roar reverberates up out of the chasm through the giant opening above that you guys jumped down through. Well, not jumped down, but rode down through.
Yep.
And a young brass dragon lands at her feet over here. I don't have a token for it. Just use make-believe.
Theater of the mind.
And she roars instructions out to the dragon, which then takes back off. And she says, "Rest here, my friends. My brood will be bringing back others to help divvy up and transport this horde."
Yeah, they weren't kidding. This is a lot of money. Like I'm almost like I'm like 10 feet higher than them. Well, I'm at least a little bit higher than they are. I'm standing on a pile of money as tall as I am.
Pool of money.
So,
What?
go ahead. What were you going to say, Taj?
He thought I was just gonna say like it's funny how slippery it is, but it's still so sturdy. It's like we're on a thing of ice. Gotta be careful not to slip on all the coins running against each other.
So after, go ahead, Bryn. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Bernard, like obviously there's a shit ton of gold that everybody has to go through. But he is also kind of curious if there's any like trinkets or like
Trinkets, odds and
other stuff other than gold.
What about gadgets and gizmos aplenty?
Absolutely. Pieces of armor, weapons,
Yes, you
valuables other than gold.
you find a dingle hopper.
Nice.
I have fucking idea what that
I
is.
found a
but alright.
thingamabob.
So
I think when we count everything up, they'll probably take note of that.
So let me get this out. All right. So after several hours, many more young bronze dragons arrive, and they are not alone. They have brought with them several bronze dragonborn and a lady bronze dragonborn. And when she arrives, you see Amani speak Draconic with her. She doesn't roar like she did to the other dragons. She's speaking just at a normal tone of voice. And the female dragonborn nods and starts speaking and giving out orders to the others that are assembled. These dragonborn males all begin to head out throughout the chamber. And you see them, it looks like they're trying to get a ballpark figure on how much just is in here. As they do, Brynjar, some of them are hollering back up to this female in Draconic. And Amani looks at you and says, "It appears that some magic items have been found."
How interesting.
If we can levy their gold cost as a thing, we'll take the magic items. You guys can just take straight gold. We might have use of them in our future travels.
Well, so might Amani, to be honest, but
Well,
I think we could trust that Amani will be more than fair with us. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, after another couple of hours, the figure that for lack of a better term, Dragonborn accountants come up with is 389,000 gold pieces worth of loot. And it is broken up thusly: 34,000 pieces of platinum and 49,000 pieces of gold.
It's a lot of PP.
Now split half, because remember, you did agree to split half that. The party's share is 17,000 platinum pieces. And what is 49? That's 24.5 or 24,000. Hang on, 24,000 gold and 500 silver.
Oof.
Let me just do some arithmetic here on my Uza what's it. So 17.
We're gonna need carriages just to haul around our fucking gold.
Literally.
She did also agree to help us convey it back to town. So
She did.
So each of us, that is 3,400 PP. That is.
Can we not call
That's
it
a lot.
PP?
We could call it many things. But,
Can we just call it plat?
Platinum. Alright, sounds good.
you know what? Just to be fair, let's convert it to Electrum, and then that way we're using a round figure.
Or let's not.
We're fucking children. Jesus.
3,400 platinum, 4,800 GP, 100 SP.
All right,
That
I
is,
will.
that is everyone's particular share. So go into your character sheet and put that into that.
Okay.
Yes, you might be over encumbered. We just need we'll figure that out as we go.
Well, they're gonna carry all this stuff back for you.
Yes.
That's
yes.
the thing.
We're gonna have to invest it in the bank of wherever the fuck.
Yeah,
we're
she'll
at.
probably offer to like hold it for you. Let's see. Can you add that on to Wormkiller Dave's, Morgan?
I'm on it. Yeah.
I'm doing Pyre.
And somewhere Johan is like, God damn it.
Yeah, he's got to listen. He's got to see his boss about his pay. Okay.
All right. You also find a large golden cup,
Ooh.
Ooh, a cup.
and it is set with sapphires.
Nice cup.
Fancy.
And Amani tells you that she reckons that it's worth about 7,500 gold.
Is it magical or is it just a really nice cup to drink beer from?
It's just a really nice cup, but it is too large for a human to hold. It
It's probably dragon sized. That makes sense.
It is large enough for a dragon to drink out of.
So
Well,
it's
makes
like
sense.
A bird bath for us.
I say we let her take it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have a say at all, but I would be very fine with her taking it.
Absolutely.
And she looks at it and says, I don't know necessarily what I would use this for, but sure, I'll take it.
You could brew a very large coffee.
I hear that's expensive.
I think you can afford it.
All right, so you guys give that to her. So we talked about some magic items.
Ooh.
There are 7 potions in total. They're all together in like a medium-sized chest.
Nice. How organized.
You taste some of them, just get the, as you do in 5th edition. Dip your thumb in and taste it. There are 4 potions of greater healing.
Nice.
They're all mint flavored.
There are 2 potions of superior healing.
Those are blue raspberry flavor.
And there is 1 potion of fire giant strength.
That's probably like cinnamon.
In addition to that, there is also a +3 chain shirt. And you don't have to identify these things. That's part of what the
The
woman
accountants
is-
have it under control.
And there's also a longbow +2.
This wouldn't fit as Zermos at all.
That is 16 AC medium armor with +2 depending on your dex. So
I'm a light armor boy, so.
I don't know if it would benefit me at all. I'm not sure.
Let's say, don't you have like plate mail +1 now?
Yeah, I've plate armor +1 with leg.
Yeah,
resistance.
this is not going to benefit you, Bringer.
I
Okay.
can wear that though.
Hey, it's just your size. Are you
Our registered ranger here absolutely could probably use that unless he wants to be sneaky.
Oh, if I wanted a part of the loot, I would have been here.
Oh yeah, here I forego all my gold. Honestly, the experience was worth it. Like, you are.
I did it for the reputation.
So.
I mean, I did kind of
Longbows
throw
are
in the
really
longbow +2 in there
I
specifically
could
for.
take the chain shirt. I could benefit fully from it because I have the plus.
That's true. I would say Wormkiller is interested in that fine bow.
Absolutely.
He can take the bow. Can you even use a longbow? It's not a rope.
I cannot. It is not a simple weapon.
Okay, I can't use it. Pyre can't use it. Brynjar could.
Not very well though.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's definitely a Wormkiller Dave pick.
A fine trophy for a fine adventure.
Brynjar, you can have the potion of fire giant strength. That's going to be important for you.
Okay.
That sets your strength to like 25, I think, off the top of my head.
It does.
Yeah, it's a +7 instead of like the +5 you got.
Is
We
it
give it to
in the-
Morgan.
And it makes you go all night like Lumberjack.
It should be in the compendium if you do like fire giant.
Yeah, do you know how to drag and drop stuff over to your sheet, Brynjar?
Yeah, but the only thing is I can't. I the way I have my character sheet, I have it like detached on a different screen. So
Yeah, you can't drag and drop
I
with
can't do
that.
that.
You have to keep it on the same one.
Well, that's your fault then.
all right, I just added it to my sheet.
All right. So,
And now we have the other potions to divvy up. I'm not gonna lie, I really like one of those superior health ones.
Yeah, you need to keep the health points. So if you have that one and Pyre has the other one, I think that's pretty reasonable. Everyone else gets the others.
Because I did burn for 2 of my. What the fuck do I care about money? I'm rich now.
Don't say that. It doesn't go as far as you think.
Go buy me a cane and a top hat.
There you go. Pyre will hold on to the other healing potions as long as everyone has at least one. Does everyone have at least one? Okay. She can
That's fine.
do a beacon of hope, and all the potions could do, instead of 2d4 + 2, it could do 10. So
Yep.
we'll hold on to those for now and see if we can manage those out later as we go. So that's cool. Anything else? I think that's it. What's
Yeah, I think that's
Wormkiller
all.
Dave's AC?
do what?
What's Wormkiller Dave's AC?
His AC is currently 16.
Ooh.
That chain shirt gives him a +2.
What's he wearing now? Looks like he is wearing Scale Mail of Lightning Resistance.
Taj gives me a +3, but like.
I think he got the longbow. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I think
You
you.
alright? Okay. Alright. I'll put on the chain shirt then.
I even set it up for him on his character sheet.
Wait, Taj is even harder to hit. What bullshit is this?
Hey, so is Morgan.
I feel like I'm not gonna be within 5 feet of them to, do all that stuff.
I would like to, as tradition, roll for my health for the next level.
All right.
Don't do it, you madman.
I've done it for, what is this, 19 plus. This will be 20? Yeah, this will be. I went 1 through 20 with Saris, so that's 19 plus 10. So this will be the 29th time I've rolled for health. And there we go, punished.
Oof. Yeah, that's fitting though.
You're a braver man than I.
I don't know. With the rolls that I've had, I don't know if I would have rolled for it, but I've been rolling.
Bernard, you don't have to do it. You
It
don't.
takes courage.
You don't have to
You don't
do it.
have
You
to.
can take the average plus your Constitution mod if you want.
He does it explicitly just for himself.
Well, I so do I. But
He likes working without a raincoat. All right.
so what did you say it was if you take the average?
For
For
you,
you it's 6 plus con.
yeah, 6 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is.
So if you have
It
a
should
+2
be
in your
10.
con, that's
I'll
plus
take-
8. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Ooh.
whatever your Constitution modifier is it a +4?
Yes,
Okay, then yeah, you would get 10. So you can just add 10.
but if I roll with it, roll with it? Do I take the?
You could roll the
If
maximum.
you roll, yeah, you could roll roll a d10 and then add your con mod. But here's the thing: if you roll, that's what it is. So if it's going to be less than 6, it's just less than 6 now.
Yep. For example, you could end up with 3
All right.
extra health.
All right.
Hey,
Oh my God, I rolled
my
it.
man,
You got
my
the 10.
man.
Big money. Incredible.
I like how Rick goaded somebody into that, and then
I said nothing that whole time.
and then they roll the
There was-
10.
I could feel the I could feel it. Nah, that was good.
I feel like the universe kind of hates you, Rick.
Well, to be fair, Morgan has had it coming for years, so
Yeah.
it's all take it all in stride.
You know what? It's only funny because Morgan rolled the 1.
It is exactly the dichotomy is it improves
So
it.
he said, the only reason it's funny now is because of that.
Brynjar, I think you get 3 attacks now.
Yeah, fighter.
Can I
changes.
Can I use Character Mancer and
Yes.
do it that way? Okay.
Yes, that would be the best way to do it.
Kelsey's
Hey,
got
Morgan now has reliable talents.
Oh, it's gonna want to add HP. I can.
I'm proud of you for rolling that.
Are we at 5? We're not at 5 yet, I don't think, right?
Like I said.
No, I think we're still +4.
Ooh, I do get an extra attack. Yep. I can attack 3 times instead of twice.
That's disgusting.
And if you action surge, you can attack 6 times.
You play fighter to get to this level.
Right.
Are going off the rails.
Yep.
So good. Before then, there's conversation, for barbarian or paladin to do the good numbers. But after here, then you start saying like, okay, what kind of fighter are you playing?
This is where you start pulling ahead of the pack, like getting up to 6 Great Weapon Master attacks in 1 round.
Yeah.
That is some devastating damage.
You don't get your spells. You don't get your rage. You just whack. That's what it
Just
is.
start chopping. Listen, if their hit points are reduced to 0, you are as good as any wizard, any priest, any sorcerer. You do the job just as well, and you don't run out of spell slots either.
Exactly. We could be on our 8th fight, and you're still swinging just as hard as the first fight.
You just can't.
Fighters are great.
You just can't miss like a little bitch.
Yeah, don't.
I
miss.
know.
Don't miss.
Right?
That's cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get an interesting thing for Artificer where I get to store a spell in a simple or martial weapon.
Because Artificer needed more shit.
Artificer needed more shit, but it's only a level 1 or level 2 spell, so it's not like it's a big thing. But that means that anyone can cast this. So, does anyone want one of these spells? So, Vortex Warp is a nice, 90-foot
What the
teleport.
fuck?
But it's Strixhaven.
That's not a real
I'm not
spell.
sure if that's on
Wait. Yeah, Strixhaven is not a book that
Yeah,
exists
so
in this
that was not
dojo.
a pick. Lesser Restoration, you could clear a blind like how I just did.
How is that ever going to be useful? That sounds
When
lame.
will that ever be useful? When will that ever be important? Invisibility, heat metal, enlarge, reduce. You can just get big. Brynjar, if you want, blur is in here. That's disadvantage on all attacks against you, as long as they don't have blind sight or true sight.
Spider Climb might be funny for
Just
Morgan.
A little bit longer.
I remember enlarge, reduce when you guys were in Zatona. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave
1.
you gave Junie that ring.
Yeah, and then Wild Magic made Cal grow. I think it hit. I think Cal got it twice from
I got
Wild
it a
Magic.
lot.
Because
Big cow.
I think we said at the end like you were just rampaging through town like like a kaiju.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I loved it.
It's funny because Cal already freakishly tall due to wild magic.
Yes, Cal had a twin sister monk who was in the party. She left and everything like that. But what's funny was that he rolled wild magic that actually changed his age. So he was like 10 years older than her by the end of the campaign.
And like
Three.
a foot and a
Yeah.
half taller.
Yeah.
Yes, a foot and a half taller. Crazy.
Mr.
No recognize you.
I think you were
Mr.
younger for a long time too, which is very funny. I think up until the very end you were older.
Mr. Freaky Big.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
It is a
game. I
fun
always love that.
subclass.
It's fun when you're not confusing your entire party when things are already looking grim. At one time is like, yeah.
It's definitely very swingy. Like when you're lucky, you're lucky. When you're unlucky, you're rolling a new character.
Yeah, I liked how we made the changes though, where you know when you're gonna surge, so you can at least be like, okay, I'm gonna go surge. I'm gonna go be 20 feet away from the rest of the party. So I'm only firewalling myself.
Very considerate, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pick and choose your friendly fire.
I remember those terrifying early days.
Yeah.
Well, I say terrifying. I was actually scared that like Cal would kill everyone with a fireball at some point. But I don't think Alex was scared. Alex is like, if it happens, it happens.
The dice would smell my fear if I showed I was scared. So
That's
I couldn't.
true.
I had to be brave.
They had a unicorn that kept showing up as
Yes,
one of the
good
wild
lord, that was
magics.
great.
Showed up on like 2 or 3 different occasions.
Fun stuff.
I wonder what he's up to these days.
In my Thursday game, they were inside a wild magic zone, and they actually rolled the unicorn. It was so funny. I loved it.
Didn't we do it in your one shot or in your short campaign?
Right, you did. That's so funny. I love that.
I bet it wasn't as fun as my unicorn though.
Not as fun. I couldn't do the voice as well.
My unicorn had character. I don't think I could do the voice again if I had to.
Nah, it's all.
So I don't think we.
I'm not
Those
the
recordings
same.
are harder to find.
I'm not the same man I was back then. I was younger.
No,
I
no.
still had hopes and dreams. All right.
Man, we killed an ancient dragon. That's pretty cool for level 10.
It's pretty good.
That's definitely punching above our weight class.
That's why, when you brought up the idea to Amani's like, it's possible. I will have to help you.
Right.
Because if Amani hadn't been there to take some of the hits for you guys,
It probably
Did
would've
she
been-
actually get hit?
she did, yeah.
Oh.
She did lose some hit points.
So here's the question. I'm thinking Kelsey takes heal.
Mm.
That's probably.
Nah, that doesn't sound like a life cleric sort of thing.
Let Kelsey and Mike figure their own stuff
Yeah,
out.
I'll talk to her. about
Yeah.
it.
That doesn't sound like something Kelsey would do at all.
She could do planar ally. She can summon your girl.
Wow, that would be awkward. But it'd be very funny though.
It'd be so funny. She can also sunbeam. So
Sunbeam, really good spell. Criminally underrated.
Cal used it a lot because it was just one spell
Reliable
slot for the
damage,
whole
yeah.
fight. Good stuff.
All right, so it was a short session tonight, but I think a fun one, hopefully for you guys.
Yeah, we got to finish off this fool,
Mm-hmm.
this fearsome foe.
Is that all we're doing for tonight?
Yeah, that's all we're doing for tonight. When we
Alright,
pick up next time,
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
keep going. I gotta go walk this dog before she pees everywhere.
Yeah,
I'll
go
talk
do
to
that.
you.
That is probably a good idea.
And we will see you guys again next week. Whose turn is it for the recap next week?
It is going to be Mike's turn. Mike is
Yeah,
not getting away
It
from
was, yeah,
Mike
we'll
is
pass it back
here,
to
so
him.
He better use some omnipotence or something like that.
He better read the notes, and he better hope I didn't fuck with the notes to make it funny.
You should just read the rolls.
Or he could just watch the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
do
true.
homework.
All right. Well, good night, everybody who stopped by to see us, and everyone who's going to watch this later on YouTube. Thanks for stopping out and watching. We appreciate it. And everyone have a good week.
Goodbye, everyone.